What's up, guys? Welcome back to a banging podcast.
Chips and Chops.
It's
Episode
Leo
2. And Scott.
Alright, that takes that little intro away. We got Liam and Atticus here. Both incoming... Actually, I'll let you guys lead that. Alright, Addy, tell a little bit about yourself.
Atticus, I'm a incoming sophomore. I play tennis and golf. I'm trying to hoop a little this year, you know, get a little basketball in there. And yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Liam.
I'm Liam Kinney.
Say stuff about
Say
yourself.
something about yourself.
Oh, keep going?
Yes.
I'm a sophomore. I play soccer and golf. And yeah, that's about all.
Yeah, and they're two best friends. So it's like, name a better, like,
Foursome.
Foursome. You know, you got two best friends and two more best friends.
A lot of people call us the younger versions of Joey and Dave here.
Yeah, so we're the seniors, they're the sophomores. So the first thing that we have on the agenda today is, you know, so our school starts on Wednesday, right? So that's in a couple of days. Yeah, I'm getting very emotional. I just had a 2-in-1 surgery the other day. I'm still recovering.
That's why it's been a little bit since our last episode.
Yeah.
He had to be on IR for a little bit.
So my surgery, it was a 2-in-1 surgery. I was under anesthesia for 10 hours. The first thing that they did was remove my wisdom teeth. The second thing they did was take fat from my belly area and implant it into where my anus is located. So it's what we call a BBL.
You're a brave man. Thank you for talking about this. Thank you for talking about this.
I'm recovering. I'm getting teary-eyed already, but yeah. So you know, I'm not gonna, you know.
Get in here.
I'm in it.
So the first thing,
with Liam.
the first thing on the agenda is we're gonna ask them some questions. You know, school starts soon, so what are your guys' advice for incoming freshmen?
I'll go first. For freshmen, I'd say the biggest thing is to be on class, be to class on time. So, when I was freshman, at least, I would just sprint to each class, especially lunch, because that
You don't want to be
sandwich.
Yep. You don't want to be second in line. You want to be first in line. And if you are second,
you get
you might have to get the burger.
Yeah, you don't
You
want
don't
the
want the
burger.
burger.
That's a hockey puck on a bun.
Yeah, so Atticus, you know, you gotta sprint through the halls. Okay, run as fast as you can to class. Okay, Liam, what's some advice that you have for incoming freshmen?
Don't go into the bathrooms. Whatever you do, try not to use the bathrooms. You'll get addicted to something.
Yes, so you definitely, especially at the school that we go to, you know, we'll be honest, our school is it's a drug-free zone. There's no drugs.
No drugs.
But on the off chance that there's a day that it's a little weird, please refrain from going to the bathroom.
My freshman year, I didn't use the bathroom once until the second semester.
Yes, that is really impressive.
I swear.
Then again, his first year was the COVID year, so we were not in class at all.
No, it wasn't. It was last year. There's no
Last
COVID
year.
last year.
True, I forgot you guys are only sophomores.
COVID was fake last year.
So,
God.
so you guys, David, do you have any advice for incoming freshmen?
I don't know. All I can say is you do want to be on the teacher's good side. So every time she asks a question, whether you know the answer or not, you raise your hand.
Yeah.
You raise your hand. It shows you are attentive. And, also, school is a no phone zone. So make sure if you're a freshman, you leave your phone either at home or you put it in your locker.
Yes.
Okay? Lockers are great areas for phone.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe get a little phone pocket in your locker. Make it look very decorative. Maybe get a little mirror in there.
Definitely put some locker.
A little
bugs.
plant.
Get a little
Yes.
plant in there.
Succulents.
Plants are big at Adams. So if you have a little plant in your locker,
Teachers will like you.
yep, leave it a little water. Maybe let other people water your plants sometimes. You know, just keep the plants watered.
Yeah, so one advice that I would have, this will wrap up the freshman segment, is so carrying books is really hard.
Oh, yeah.
So what you want to get is a suitcase that you can roll around. So
it can keep your lunch in it too.
Yeah.
You
Never
get one
late
with
to
like
lunch.
thermalized.
yeah,
And especially if it's got good wheels, nice lubricated wheels, you can just sprint with it, rolling behind you.
That's what I always did freshman year.
I always thought that it was
Yeah,
the
the big old
coolest.
suit.
yes, and everyone looks at you and they just like
Move out of your
they're
way.
like they social distance and they're like, who is this cool guy with this new I don't even know a brand of a suitcase, but there's some really high end brands. There's a Louis Vuitton
Tommy
one.
Hilfiger.
He had a Tommy Hilfiger suitcase, and he was doing that, and I just saw him, and I was like, this dude is so cool. I need to be like him. Yeah. So now
we need to discuss the fact why we are on the porch right now and we're in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
I was disappointed when I got here.
Yeah,
me too.
So there's actually been an infestation in the porch. My dad was mowing this morning, and he found a bunch of bees and other sort of insects on the porch. So, monkeypox is spreading right now. For the sake of everyone's safety, we're in the studio.
Let's segue into monkeypox.
Yeah, we have 2 beds up here. We have a bench press if anyone needs to quarantine. So, yeah. So now we're over all that kind of stuff. I'd like to talk about how I met these guys, and then how David met them, and then how they met each other. So, I'm gonna be honest, I do remember how I met Liam. I definitely don't remember how I met Atticus. He might remember. But I'll start with how I met Liam. So, I remember it was last year in the fall sometime, and it was after lunch, and I made the mistake of going into the bathroom. And I remember Liam just comes out, and he points at me or something. He's like, Jacob, everyone says that me and you look alike. And, if you're listening to this instead of viewing it, me and Liam, we do not look alike at all, okay? This man is 5'8", shredded, very handsome male. I'm like 6'3". I'm getting there, okay? So, and then for Addie,
You're 6'3"?
David, I'm not allowed
You're on a
to...
ghost
I'm
park?
5'10".
Dude, the BBL took away
David.
some inches, so
Yes.
it still counts.
Okay, I'm on antibiotics
Actually,
right now,
that wouldn't
chill.
take away
Okay.
any height.
So, how I met Addie is... I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. Do you remember how we met? It might have been
With
in some...
Olivia Williams
it was-
and Jacob at the cup.
No, what? No, I met Joseph with Jacob one night. Jacob Haley, dear friend of all of ours.
Yes, he's
Yes.
actually... He's supposed to be on the podcast.
I'm
very
excited
soon.
to listen to that.
Yes.
Very excited.
One night, Jacob was like, "Yo, can we pull up?" I said, "Who's we?" Joey and I. And I was like, I've heard of Joey. I've seen him a couple times. He seems like a really nice guy. So get in the car, go to Five Guys.
Go to
Chipotle, yeah. And then we came back here and we played some Fortnite.
Yeah, and I almost got a win, but I didn't.
It was very close.
Yeah.
And it was kind of awkward, but now he joined the tennis team.
Yeah.
Got him hooked on the tennis.
Yeah, ever since then, we've kind of been inseparable.
I would say so. I was there holding his hand during the BBL.
He David wanted to roll me out in my wheelchair because I was unable to walk. But since, he used to be in a wheelchair, it was a very traumatic time for him. He was unable to do that. So Liam and Addie here, they,
Came through.
yes, they pulled up to the doctor's office and they rolled me out. So David, why don't you talk about how you met these two?
I met them two together.
Oh.
They were both together.
Oh, no.
Because, they're like 2 peas in a pod. And I saw both of the pod together. They were coming to golf practice. No, I met you guys at the gym, at basketball gym.
What?
It was
What?
It was an open gym day for the basketball team. And
I forgot about this.
there's these 2 kids just like
I was so
walking right behind each other, like literally holding hands during warm-ups. And I was confused.
We were scared.
I was like, I don't know what's going on. I think they were a little scared because,
big school.
it is a big school, I don't remember what the time was. I don't know if it was the summer, if it was the winter.
It's probably
But-
fall or summer.
I don't know.
It was the summer.
It was the summer. Okay, so it was the summer, and they were just walking around. Not. It was warm-up time, so like you could shoot around or whatever. They were watching everyone shoot.
Dude, I thought it was like an open gym, like not like practice. I thought we could just go in there and just hoot.
It was the opposite of what I expected.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Yeah. I never saw them again at an open gym after that.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Yep.
And then
I
you
never made
three,
one shot that whole practice.
Yeah, we missed
everything.
and then you three played golf together.
Yeah,
So
we're like the big 3.
they also spent around 48 hours in a car together, and I feel like that really bonded you guys from the stories that I've heard.
Oh,
Myrtle Beach.
I told my mom.
The Myrtle Beach trip was definitely when the two P's in a pod opened up to get a third P, and that P is named Big D, Big Dave. So driving down to Myrtle Beach was hectic. I'll say it. Mr. Kern did not plan it out very well. We had to stop at some very questionable locations.
He had it lined up for us to take, like, it was like a 10-hour drive for us to take like 8 hours, stop in a hotel that we thought was reserved. But he just assumed there was going to be a reservation available and he could just go to whatever hotel he wants, because he is like that. In South Bend, he can go anywhere he wants and he'll be let in.
He's known.
And so we go in and it's like 8 different hotels. We're searching any hotel and they have no rooms. And so then we go to this Motel 6, or what was it called?
I don't think it was.
Was it a hotel or was it a brothel?
We didn't have
No.
That's my question.
It was
Okay.
a hotel.
If you brought a black light into that hotel, dude, I don't think
Well, I can't lie. The sleep there, immaculate.
it was crazy.
It was immaculate. I laid on the floor right next to the air conditioning, no blanket, just a pillow, and I think I wore Kurt's hoodie over myself as a blanket.
I didn't even get under the covers.
And yeah, I wouldn't
wait.
either.
Did anyone have to, was everyone in the same room?
No, we had 2 rooms, and
Mr.
Kern
Kern's
opted. Kern opted to sleep in the minivan.
He left the doors open.
This man sat with the doors open,
And he-
had the back seat all the way down.
Didn't he say
His
someone
phone
stole
and
his
his
phone?
laptop, right?
No, he thought someone stole his phone. His new phone. He had 2 phones because this guy's a big man. He needs
He
3
is
phones.
him.
And he had the iPhone 6, and then he had his new iPhone 12. But he didn't like the iPhone 12. He's one of the guys.
Old school.
It's reasonable.
He prefers a
It's reasonable.
BlackBerry.
But he had to move on to the iPhone, and he couldn't find his iPhone 12. Thought someone stole it because obviously you're sleeping with the doors open in the back seat with the seats all the way down in the minivan. Probably had everything open. Even like the windows down with the doors open, so like it didn't even do anything. But yeah, it definitely was an interesting night. And
Bro, are we gonna talk about how what he did at check-in? Like the little thing in the little door.
Oh my god.
Okay,
You know how
He had to
sketchy
leave
that
his
was?
credit
Yeah.
card and his ID and just shoved it in. You
Yeah.
couldn't see the person or
Yeah.
anything.
And then-
So bad.
Yeah, so basically they all went on a trip to South Carolina
Oh, yeah.
together with their golf
Awesome.
team. And are there any other funny stories from that trip?
oh, there was some.
AJ Morgan. He is.
Yeah, he was a funny man.
Yeah.
But
What
yeah,
about-
we had what?
What was his name? DC? What was
DC King. Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of great, funny stories from the trip, but I don't know.
I don't know if those can be on the podcast. I think
It's a little rated R. So we're
it's-
actually
no,
gonna
it's
put
not. Don't
we're
be
gonna put
weird.
that on the after hours Chips and Chops account,
Don't
which
be
is reserved.
weird.
Patreon linked in the bio.
Yeah. Yeah, and then so
You guys getting all cuddly?
we are. It's really cold up here. If I'm looking at my watch, it's actually 64 degrees.
It is. It's a
Fahrenheit,
chilly
not
day
Celsius.
today. Very okay. During my tennis lesson this morning.
I got 66.
Did you actually have a tennis lesson?
Yeah, dude. She said I was a natural tennis player.
With who?
Somehow.
Your coach?
No, it was just some random person, and it started raining.
And you played through it.
Yeah, big. But it was so cold, my nipples got hard.
They did.
It gets that
So
chilly.
so Dave and I we went to the beach yesterday at 7 a.m.
Yeah, facts. Tap in Chips and Chops podcast
TikTok.
on TikTok. All the videos are uploaded on there. They are exclusive content for TikTok. So
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Wait, so you want to talk about how Liam and I met each other?
Yeah. So
Yes.
let's talk about that.
Liam, you tell.
Let's talk about your
Liam, you
guys'-
tell your way
my
of the story. Addie, you'll then take over and say how
Okay,
you think.
there's
you
like a couple events. I feel like
I
so like
remember
the
the main.
main one was soccer.
I'd say.
Wait, give like a
Well, it was-
time period.
We're
probably about 5.
What age was 3
4.
fours?
3 years and 4 years.
Is that why it's called that? I never knew that. Okay, well that kind of explains the name.
It's actually kind of high. I can't. You want to switch so you can get in the blanket?
I'll hold it. It's okay. We were on the same
MSA team.
MSA team. We played.
Insane.
We were the duo. Probably ranked top in the state for our age.
Yeah, for the 3 and 4 year olds. So what positions did you guys play in soccer back
Oh, I
then?
was forward.
I was a goalie.
That does explain a lot about Addie's personality right there. He was a goalie.
Addie would just kick it up to me every time. It would just be a goal.
Long.
And then you guys went to school together, right? Throughout.
So Stanley Clark was the old stomping grounds for us. I went there for 12 straight years. He was a little off and on.
I went to
Kennedy. Went to
St.
Joe. Homeschooled for like a month or so.
Did you really?
So why'd you switch schools so much, Liam?
We were just looking for the best thing, I think, though.
Yeah.
You were trying to get the best education for yourself?
So Mr. Liam only accepts the best of the best. Did you find that in Stanley Clark?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
So
Mr. Hunter,
yeah, sorry.
best history teacher in the country. Look him up.
Yep.
Tap that line.
Not that line if you want some lessons or something.
Yeah. BYOB. Bring your own book. Okay. He does not provide history books.
He's got nothing.
Okay.
So while at Stanley Clark was probably one of the most memorable experiences of my life. It was my birthday, got a fresh Bears jersey on, some new shoes.
Who was the jersey?
It was David Fulcher.
It was Matt Forte.
Oh, that's
Okay,
nice.
that's a good choice.
So I'm walking down, every lunch we get pizza bagels, like on bagels, red sauce, but they're pretty big, like that big probably. Oh wait, you guys can't see it. It's like a hand size. It's like a hand.
No, they will see it.
Oh, okay.
It'll be on YouTube, and the Spotify's gonna have the video now.
Oh,
So.
But some people might not watch it, might just listen to it.
Yeah.
So, I'm downing them. Liam, he's chugging them down, probably 5 at a time. We're going ham.
He was on the bulk at the age of 8.
Yeah. 5.
Oh, my bad.
They started
I didn't realize
early.
what time you said.
And we were drinking probably orange juice or some.
A whole
and
keg.
Liam was drinking
Capri
protein
Suns.
milk.
It was not sitting well with old
I had
Liam.
a muscle milk.
If I've learned one thing about Liam, it's he's a puker. He will throw up if it gets tough. That's his immediate reaction. And
Liam-
this
His
time,
throat is very sensitive.
Yes, it is.
Okay, his esophagus is not the
soft.
best.
All right, keep going on. With the story.
And we're going out to recess, and he starts feeling crummy. We're not that close, but I'm walking out. All of a sudden, bang! He just throws up all over me. My fresh New Jersey, all over my kicks. But wait, his throw up smells awful, so I throw up onto him. And
It was like Myrtle Beach.
it literally was like Myrtle Beach. And oh
Wait,
my
what?
gosh.
Myrtle
So how did that bond you guys?
We had to go to the nurse together. I had to basically,
Mrs. Sherb.
Mrs.
Shout out to Mrs. Sherb.
the best nurse.
Best
She
nurse
gave
in
us
the
some
country.
mints, gave me fresh clothes because I was not gonna wear those pukey clothes.
Do you still have that jersey?
Yes,
no,
he does.
no.
That jersey
It's
is
too
hung up
small.
on his wall.
Yeah,
With
above
the
my
puke
bed.
still on it, okay?
Never washed.
It is framed, by the way, just to keep the smell out.
So I really
Yeah.
think that is what brought us together. Puke, blood, and sweat bonds you together.
Bonds.
And-
So, You guys are both what? 16?
yeah.
Both 16? Or are you 17?
Yeah, we're sick both.
16. They're 16. They're not 7. They're not going to be 17-year-old sophomores.
I mean, that's what I was.
I'm about to turn 16.
Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
so yeah, that's a little interesting. So, would you guys consider you guys best friends of 11 years then?
Yes.
So ever
Oh,
since
for
the
sure.
puking incident?
Yep, for sure.
Wow.
Even when he went to St. Joe,
Yeah, you guys still kept in touch.
his mom really kept us locked up.
My mom loves Atticus more than me.
I'd say my favorite child.
Let's just say I can understand that, right? I would definitely understand. I would see why. Yeah, Atticus is the son that Mrs. Kinney has always wanted, but that's okay. So best friends for 11 years. So so David and I were actually quite the opposite. We've been best friends for about a year and a half, almost 2 years, right? Maybe one day we'll get to the 11-year mark. I would be very surprised, right? So, yeah, so let's,
Talk about
Talk about what?
his mom.
it's up to you.
Oh.
Right now we're just talking about the friendship.
Oh, shoot.
Un minuto.
Dude.
Ah, okay. All right,
Oh, that's a good
Is
one.
this even real?
Liam and Addie, you guys need to, Addie,
Yeah.
give yourself one similarity you feel you share with Liam. Liam,
You guys are
share
best
one
friends.
similarity that you share with Addie. Oh God! Oh God!
Not to the groin.
Now we're gonna have to evacuate
No, that's okay.
The studio.
TJ, bro.
So, you guys cannot see this, but
I didn't knock it over. You did. Did I really?
Yeah.
It tipped forward.
there was
because you put your.
Oh, it's my chair.
there was a lot of liquid that just came out of a
there's
bottle,
like half of it
all on
left.
my ground.
We might have to go find another room to finish this.
Let's start behaving, okay? Don't make me spray you. I do have a little spray bottle here. So since you guys are best friends, you know, a lot of people might think you guys are similar or different. You know, I feel like a lot of people assume me and David are similar,
Oh yeah.
and we're really not. So why don't you guys give one similarity you guys both think you have with each other?
Okay, similarity. I feel like we're. Our humor is very, very, very easy, very simple.
How would you describe your humor?
Oh,
Easy.
like 4th grade and stuff.
4th grade.
Literally
Okay.
anything.
Has anyone ever actually grown out of 4th grade humor? Like,
Dude,
come on.
You're back.
I like that light. No?
Dude, looks like I'm coming out of
That
heaven,
was
dude.
awful.
I know. I kind of needed some light in here because, you know, it's just not like it was the porch.
Open this John up.
Nah, no. I was saying for the background, bro. Not
You
for.
never
the light.
get lit in the back.
So you guys have a very similar sense of humor.
Addie could say just the dumbest thing, and I would start dying.
I will admit, Liam is a big laugher. You know,
I
got
don't
it.
laugh.
he just laughs and it's
Because
like,
remember what we said. Comedy makes the world go round.
no laughs.
Laughs make the world go round.
So now
he
what?
longer
He
than
certainly
you guys.
spins it. He certainly spins it.
I spin the world.
So now let's say what's one difference between you guys? Like a big one.
Are we gonna get deep here?
You can.
No.
I'd say
A big one.
our confidence is very different. Liam is a uber confident person.
Liam believes
Like
that.
incredibly confident. He's
not
can't
a
be
narcissist,
embarrassed. He
but-
can't be embarrassed.
I can be embarrassed. Is that what you said?
I said you can't. That's a good thing.
What'd you say?
I said you can't be embarrassed.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh yeah. Okay.
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 What's the difference?
What?
Oh my god.
We just did one.
Yeah. Whatever. Confidence.
Hey, do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah,
Okay.
so Liam's a very confident person, and I feel like, you know, I'm a little less confident, a little less outgoing, maybe.
Yeah, I would say that Atticus is definitely like the more reserved of the two.
Oh, no.
Might be a little more sensitive, but you know that could also be a good thing for sure. Between
yeah.
you two, but
I would have not been in some of the trouble I would have been right now.
yeah.
If I was in Atticus's money.
Yeah.
Did I get my mind?
So they're
Liam, what do you think the similarity between you two are?
Other than humor, probably. Let me see. Our opinions on like, I don't even know.
What?
No, like about like stuff online. Like,
What are you trying to say?
Like politics and stuff. We're pretty similar.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
we don't have to get too into that,
Yeah.
but
So
let's
I
just
kinda
say
go with whatever Eddie
they
goes
both-
through.
they both- Addie and Liam both they are very cautious about monkeypox. Okay.
I hate it. I wear a mask outside every day now.
Especially when he plays soccer.
Yes.
I have to wear goggles too because I heard it could be infected to the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have that.
He wears
eye
dry
disease.
fit too.
and
When he was younger, he had a lot of eye surgeries. He had didn't you have eye cancer?
I did.
Wait, you did.
3rd grade.
Retinal
Third grade.
cancer.
That's what I thought.
Oh
So
god.
he almost lost vision in his right eye, but
Oh, I did. This is a fake
he's
one.
very thankful to this day
This is a fake
that he it's fine.
Got a retinal.
Yeah, now he's really made it out. So Liam is now a starter on the varsity team as a sophomore.
one. No, I'm not.
Great job.
He's a sophomore. He's a starter on like, you know, the second tier of this varsity team, right? So you have 11 starters, right? You have 11 more players. He's in the other 11, but he's still a very good player. I went to his game the other day, and
Talented.
yeah, he's a very talented
You're like
individual.
that throwing. So
He did.
He's
His
an awful
throw-in, I was
thrower.
gonna say, he might be a big, strong guy. he can't do it throwing. His
Yeah.
throwing, it's like the amount of spin that comes off of it.
Dude, but you didn't have
Yeah.
to say that.
You-
That
He
was
should
so
really
big.
stick to golf, right?
You've
He
had
should
that
really
spin
stick to
on that
golf.
ball since we played at MSA. It's like one arm stronger than
Yes.
so it just goes forward fast.
It just doesn't work.
Good
Yeah, so
Zoe's the only one keeping us on track.
yeah,
We would be on some.
I'm
different
really
topic
trying.
right now.
Okay, David's kind of I don't know what the hell he's doing, but
David's just laughing with me over here. Dude.
okay. So I actually have something interesting. So, like they said earlier in the podcast, Liam and Addie said that, like people say that they're kind of the Dave and Joe of their grade. So I'm gonna ask David a question. Who do you think you're more similar to, Liam or Addie?
I think I know the answer to this.
And then I'll say who I think I'm more similar to.
Probably Addie.
I would say I'm more similar to Addie too.
Really?
What would
I
you?
was thinking you and I.
Yeah,
and-
I would definitely say that. David and Liam are similar, and me and
Because-
Addie are.
because when I was in middle school.
Well, for one,
Okay.
let me
interrupt.
just say, Liam and I can both drive the ball 300 yards.
Addie's
So,
sub 200.
Addy is pushing to get past 200. He'll get it probably this season.
What
When
happened
we're-
on national?
When we
team
make
this
our
year?
push for regionals, St. Joe.
No, sectionals.
Or yeah,
We make
no. We have to
If
win.
we-
We're gonna win sectionals and go to regionals. So when we win
Okay, well.
sectionals, Jack Uchek, Joe Swick,
That's it,
Joe
no.
Swick, both of you two.
Thomas.
You two might
Radford.
think you two might think you two are battling, but you guys haven't seen the way we have been in the lab this offseason.
We got
You know,
freshmen
all three
coming
of us
up
got
from
that
trenches.
simulator card now for first tee, so we'll be hitting that up in the winter time.
Actually, went in there a couple days ago.
Actually?
Yeah.
Did you talk to Jenny?
No,
I haven't seen
so
her
was
in a
there.
while.
All right.
I had a nightmare about her actually.
Oh.
She was working like a
listens to
restaurant. So
Nightmare.
no,
Joey, why do you have all these water bottles with the water? I just filled another one.
I had a wire too, bro.
I would say.
Oh, well, no. It wasn't like a nightmare. Like she was just like working in like Chick-fil-A or something.
So,
And,
I was Chick-fil-A.
so David, answer why you think that you would be more similar to Addie than Liam.
I don't know. It's not that deep. I feel like it's just kind of like the way I feel.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you can evaluate on yourself, but I think mine's not that deep.
No, it's obviously not that deep. I'm just curious.
May I pull up
Yeah,
a
I don't
photo?
You may pull.
You
up
may
a
pull
photo.
up a photo.
Okay, I feel
Hey,
like.
look at that background.
I know, that's
So
right.
some people might
You
not
gotta
be able
show
to see
them
this
background.
photo, but we'll definitely be able, we'll try to describe it for you guys.
All right, so
Okay.
Joey and I feel like are most similar because we've had just the biggest glow up.
Yes.
So
David and Liam has stayed the level of attractiveness.
Oh, God. No.
So this is from-
David, say.
Wait, that actually looks like Joey.
This
When
is
Joey
from-
was
this
like
is from
that.
8th grade.
Yeah. So
maybe 7th grade
this
graduation.
man was not
Can you go with this
attractive.
right now?
I'll show me freshman year.
Yeah, so
Right.
that was bad, and you can see I cut the hair. I had better hair. It went really well with my persona.
Yeah. So Addie was unattractive. I was not the most attractive ever. This is me at 15.
Oh my.
So just to describe us,
I feel like
we had a lot of
glow-up-
mass to
the
us. We
glow
were
up.
not ugly. We were not attractive. We were both just very ugly.
I find it incredible that I even had like
That's a year ago.
women who wanted to talk to me.
Yeah,
Not even
no.
like talk to me in, that,
Yeah.
in a romantic way, just like
So-
see the hair.
So this was really like before. This was before COVID. That
pre-COVID. COVID
Pre-
saved me.
yeah, pre-COVID we were both very
Yeah.
ugly, but we already kind of quarantined back then because
didn't
Addie and I
wanna go outside.
we were not
I was
attractive, so
terrified
people would
to go
social
outside
distance
that
from us
crowded.
for no reason, just because they did not find us attractive. Liam and David, on the other hand, they just flock to them. It's like you throw a piece of bread to a bird,
Yeah, and all the pigeons.
Yeah, so they're the bread and the women are the
Pigeons
birds.
are real, dude. Don't even talk about.
Did you ever,
pigeons.
when you were a kid, when you were like maybe
Oh.
15, did you like swim in a t-shirt?
So
Swimming?
I would stay away from
Addie
water,
would
but
swim
I
with-
would swim with t-shirts.
I don't know. I really don't remember. I just don't think I went swimming.
Right. I would stay away from water.
Yeah, but yeah, we've definitely grown up since then. I would argue now that I'm more attractive than David. Yeah, so Even and like the BBL surgery I just got is just gonna build it up to a whole nother level.
That's not fair.
It's gonna be.
No, we're only doing faces, not bodies.
What?
So no BBLs counted in this.
Facts.
Okay.
We're talking about who's more attractive.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm gonna stay humble. Liam is definitely the
No.
more attractive member.
No,
There's just
we're
shot.
equal.
There's just no shot.
yeah. So
Are you gonna grow your hair out?
Yeah.
Completely? Because I don't think you guys understand.
I had some
Atticus had very long hair.
a year ago.
He had
today,
luscious
He was in between getting dreadlocks and
Yep.
buzz cutting, and he went for the buzz cut.
I could have
obviously.
had cornrows.
I know, I was rocking those in my
I would
warm
have been like Post Malone, like White Iverson, Post Malone.
Balling,
You know what I'm talking about?
balling out threes.
White Iverson.
When I started balling out.
You know,
Yeah.
That was
They won't think about me when I'm
That
Alright,
was
Liam,
Lost in
alright.
Unbound. That was Lost in Unbound. Have you
Yeah,
guys,
so-
you guys watching it?
no.
Oh.
Okay. So let's go into a new subject. Starting to wrap it up. So
They're tired of this.
no, definitely not.
Oh,
I'm thoroughly enjoying this. My surgery is really getting to me. I might need some new antibiotics soon. But Atticus, what is one thing that you're really looking forward to for the school year? Going into a sophomore year.
Definitely, just meeting new people.
Facts.
I love making
That's-
friends. I love talking to people, but also probably sports too. I love a good sport, and just this upcoming tennis season, I'm feeling like we're gonna be pretty good. Give Penn a run for their money, maybe a little.
Give St. Joe a run
St.
for their
Joe,
money.
Thomas fucking raster, dude, and just swick.
Hey! Don't get
Sorry,
upset.
I was talking upset.
I'll
Yeah,
put that on
so-
the bar stool.
I would definitely agree with that. Yeah, the best thing about school to me is definitely meeting new people. I think we definitely got a lot more people at Adams now, so that'll be fun. Liam, what is one thing that you're looking forward to besides what Atticus said?
Golf, just golf. Whole school year, I'm just looking towards golf, basically.
Yeah, so some people compare Liam to Tiger Woods after he got into his car accident. They're kind of the same level, both just amazing.
Right after the car crash, like we're talking.
Yeah, like
3 hours after the car
Yeah.
crash. I'm where Tiger Woods is.
Yeah, they're just as good.
He had
David,
three
what's
broken
one thing that
bones.
you're excited for the school year?
And I'm looking forward to golf as well.
It's just a
And I am considered the LIV version of
Bubble.
Phil Mickelson, who can't break 80. You know?
That's okay. You'll get there one day, champ.
It's okay.
I would say that one thing that I'm looking forward to is definitely the podcast this school year.
Facts.
We have a lot of ideas on how to
Facts.
promote it.
Hey, will we be back on? Maybe like in
Yeah,
a
we're
year?
gonna. I mean, not in a year. We'll be in college in a year. But we definitely want
2
to
months.
have you
Yeah,
guys
we
on
got
as
ideas.
co-hosts sometime. That would be a lot of
That
fun.
would be so awesome. Speaking of college, let me ask you guys this: where are you guys feeling the most drawn to? with
So
colleges?
I'm set where I'm going. I'm gonna go to Temple University, located in Pennsylvania. You guys should actually check out their Instagram post. They post me on their Instagram. So yeah, I'm gonna be a future Temple Owl.
He's ready for
David, I believe, is
do
looking
the owl
into.
call. Do the owl call.
I'm not sure how to do it.
That's what they do at every football game.
I
Do they
cannot
really?
wait for that.
No.
So-
That'd be tough,
I don't
low key.
think
Like,
they have-
imagine they echo it, so instead of doing like the wave, they do the.
No, TJ.
So like it goes all the way around.
Yeah. So I think that.
I don't think they have. it.
I don't want to speak for David, but
I
he's
do.
looking into the University of Evansville
No,
right now.
I won't let him gaslight you guys into
Evansville.
believing that, because let's just say Evansville, worst college campus.
Hey, my dad's a purple ace.
Is he actually?
Yeah, he went there.
Oh,
I can't imagine what it was when it was back then. Let's just say
Yeah,
IUSB is a bigger campus than Evansville.
He was a frat.
They have one. They have
Yeah,
two, maybe.
Yeah, probably two. He was friends
Let's just
with,
say Evansville shouldn't be on any of your guys' list. Let's just say I was very disappointed with.
Oh, what?
I thought it was bigger.
He's throwing shots
And
at
let's
his
just say
dad
it
right
was
now,
small.
bro. You throwing shots at Mr. Hunter right now.
dissing the purple aces.
He was probably the one that made it from being a high school to a college.
So what college are you actually wanting to go to? If you had to,
I'm looking at Dayton. Butler,
Flyers.
and
Bulldogs.
Brother Matt down in Daytona.
Bulldogs. Yeah. And
Is that
Ball State, actually. You know.
Oh, old Mr. Kern's son. He plays soccer there.
Balls.
No, he doesn't.
He's a
He
goalkeeper.
Is he really?
I swear to God.
I didn't even know he played soccer.
Mr. Kern's son.
Mr. Kurt has a son.
No, yes, Mr. Kern has a son, but I thought he golfed.
No.
He always talked about how he went and played for fun.
He plays
he
soccer.
must
We're gonna have to have you guys be on the co-host when we
Mr.
interview
Kern.
Mr. Kern.
Oh my god.
That would be a
He will
killer.
come up here. Okay, we're gonna have to get another chair. Right
Okay,
He
here.
will be on the porch. Let's just say that he'll be in the studio.
Yeah, if we can get him up these stairs. So, is there anything else that you guys wanted to add or that we could talk about, David?
I don't
Anything?
know.
All right, so let's talk about where you guys can find us. So it's Chips and Chops on YouTube.
Yes, it
Chips and
is.
Chops podcast.
Chips and Chops
Chips and Chops
podcast.
podcast.
So YouTube obviously is a big market for. So this is just gonna be. Is it the full video, right?
Yes.
Full video.
Full
Yes.
video. We're
Uncut
unedited. Man, we are real for
Raw.
YouTube. We are
Maybe a
raw.
little
We
too
it
real.
raw.
Partly because I don't know how to edit YouTube videos. So why edit them when raw footage is raw footage? Why?
It's raw.
And I expect you guys to eat that up. And TikTok. Oh,
Eat that.
that is the TikTok account. Chips and Chops
Popping off
podcast.
right now.
Yep, Chips and Chops podcast on TikTok.
Check out their Quickie Fridays.
Yes.
Oh God, Quickie Fridays. Hey, if you guys looking forward to Quickie Fridays, we're gonna be doing Quickie Fridays in school because we're going to school on Wednesday in school. So if you tap in, we'll tap into you.
Yeah. You see us in the halls, okay?
Oh,
Listen,
yes.
we are all bark.
That's a little weird. Okay, I'm sorry.
Chips and
We're
Chops
all
podcast
bark, no
on
bite, okay? We're not gonna bite you
TikTok.
guys,
Just
okay?
got
Unless you guys are
13
freshmen.
followers.
So
You guys are freshmen.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to bite them because all my freshmen are gonna be running to class.
that's
Right?
true.
All right.
Listen to me. It helps. The hallways are scary. The
Yeah.
only way to traverse them is to run
Run.
around.
Run as fast as you can.
If you need to get
And
through
keep
people,
a
you
taser.
scream.
You need a taser. Taser is #1 at school.
Interesting. That is not a good
And
take.
in your rolly bag, make sure to have a Bluetooth speaker because you want everyone to listen to your music.
Everyone loves when
A
you're
good
walking in the hallway
NBA
with a
young
backpack with
Be a young boy.
NBA young boy
Young Dolph.
or
T. Grizzly.
Jacob.
Yes, Jacob.
Shout out Jacob. Check out Jacob on
Just dropped a new
SoundCloud.
single.
This new EP is gonna be fire, and it's gonna be on Spotify.
Check him out. He's an up and coming rapper.
Check the description.
Some say he's better than
Yeah.
Playboy Cardi already.
Yeah,
So-
agree. Jacob's basically the next.
He's gonna be at Rolling the Loud next year.
He is.
He's
already on the
basically
roster.
he's kind of a mix between Blake Shelton and T Grizzly, if there is one. So check him out.
Kid Rock.
Yeah,
You know, ATP, if you're listening to this,
yeah.
T.
ATP.
Grizzly.
Who's ATP?
ATP.
Shout out
ATP.
ATP, yo. He's really transformed my music.
Yeah, he asked for a shout out. We gave it to him. ATP, T. Grizzly, and Blake Shelton. I know you like a little Blake Shelton tap
I
in.
love
Jacob.
ATP.
Yeah, also follow us on Instagram, Chips and Chops Podcast. So Spotify, Chips and Chops Podcast, YouTube, Chips and Chops Podcast, TikTok, Chips and Chops Podcast, and Instagram.
Hey,
Chips
and
Chops
don't
Podcast.
sleep on Redbubble. We're on Redbubble.
Got stickers. If you guys want some.
No, we
So
don't.
let's go.
Not
That's
yet.
what's on Redbubble. That's what you sell on Redbubble.
Oh, wait, maybe it's not Redbubble. What's it?
It's
Pinterest.
It's God.
I thought it-
Redbubble is
I don't know.
just
We're on like
stickers.
a bunch of like weird sites that I
Yeah.
don't know. I thought
Custom
it was-
ink. Like,
Yeah.
Get the shirts.
So we're at almost 39 minutes. I would like to personally thank Atticus and Liam for coming out. They're our first podcast. That's not just me and
It
David.
was
Thank
a
you for having
pleasure.
us.
Thank
Yeah.
you for having
So-
us.
First, yeah.
Handshake?
Last
Oh God, with my BBL, it's hard to move. And I'll give you guys both a little hug.
give the camera a little show.
Okay. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys for
Guys,
having
for having
us.
us.